under you. Mind frame, you don't speak. What's up with you? Time change, front door always open. Come on in, certain rooms is off limits. If you troubling, I can spot it like computers. You ain't got no drive, you just wait for me to boot up. I keep hope alive, on my shoulders is my future. I'm coaching the team, got no players left to suit up. Put me in Hall of Fame, but off the wall, a flower grew in the shade in front of y'all. A power move, if you want some credit, now forget it. Ain't no water under bridges, I get wetted, I'm repellent. Shower proof, keep it clean until I can't. I take it there, never been, but confident. I make it there, harmful or you harmless. I keep calm until you are it. We aiming at each other, overcome it. I say two brothers walking through the world unprepared. One let fear, while the other one dead. Along came a chance, leaving one of them shit. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead, just shot it, just shot it, just shot it, just shot it. You don't know somebody, said somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody, said somebody who you're
On the road. Looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. The Chicago Bulls are ready for this thing to get started. We're all set to bring you NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Today's game continues this Brooklyn Nets homestand. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And you look around the league, and it's hard to see a team that could challenge this group right now. If they keep playing like this, I'm not convinced anyone is going to break this streak.
And, you know, that's their attitude, too. I mean, they don't think there's a team in the league that can take them down, and that's a special feeling to have, that kind of confidence.
Chicago with the ball. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And here are the Nets. It's a three-point game. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
It's been a quick start here for Chicago. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Irving with it. Now defended by Levine.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now, here is Harden, following the miss by DeRozan. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Brooklyn making a change
On the floor for your Knicks.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Lets it go from the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
Last 2 minutes to play. First
Now,
quarter.
here is Harden. His last outing, 16 points for him. Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's a tie ball game. Here we are, Clark, at the midway point of the season. Lots of guys banged up. Is it hard to decide for a player when to play through an injury and when to sit?
Yeah, you know, so many factors to consider there, Kevin. I mean, is the injury going to get worse by you trying to play? Is it a matter of pain tolerance and you won't do any additional damage? So that's the delicate dance you're trying to figure out when you're considering playing while not being 100%. The biggest one to me is obviously, is it a long-term impact if you continue to play? Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
There's the three. The offensive rebound. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Ball. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here's Mills. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Pass to Levine. Here's Caruso. Bulls moving the ball around. 9 feet out. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
"16 seconds left for the first quarter."
All Irvin needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
Pass to Dosunmu. Going inside. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? How with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit. I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. 2K Sports back in a moment. Here in Brooklyn. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And here are the Nets. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. Here he goes. And the shot goes in. Mills has got his first basket.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
And Jones slams it home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
Out to White. 5 to shoot. Irving with the steal. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Bembry misses. And Greg with Kobe White. He's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Rob. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourself, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
So both teams making some changes here. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
You know, back in 2012, the Orlando Magic decided to move on from their franchise player, Dwight Howard. They traded him in a mega deal involving 4 teams, receiving 6 players and 4 picks.
Here's Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And in that Dwight Howard deal, one of the pieces the Magic acquired, a 22-year-old center by the name of Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic only averaged 5 points a game as a rookie, Greg, but what a pickup Vucevic would turn out to be. Staying with Orlando for a long time and ultimately becoming an all-star. He's a highly productive player in the center position.
Here's Caruso. Back to DeRozan. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Claxton. To the inside. And Aldridge slams it in.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Outside, Levine. Durant with the steal. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Harden outside. Driving the lane. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
And Levine, here we go.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
The 3 from Harden. Excellent D there from Ball. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
You look at the mid-range area of the court, definitely in Vucevic's game. Clearly, he's an outstanding shooting center.
Over to the wing. Tipped away. Shot clock at 6. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game. Halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
To the wing on the left. Back to Harden. Shoots over ball. Misses off the right eye. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
And Harden with the stuff.
Harden throwing it down right in their faces. Don't be so mean, James.
Here's Caruso. Another three for Chicago.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game here.
An all-star caliber talent now in the league. LaVine has shown a real fire and hunger to continue to improve.
Back to Irving. The 11-footer. Rebound by the Bulls. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. Down low. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on DeRozan.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
KD. And at the line.
That's good from Durant.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Jones, no luck.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Mills. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mills has got his second basket of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Bembry misses. Chicago leading. Pass to Jones. Now here's Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Right side Bradley. And the shot is long.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
To the paint. Here's Durant. Yes, it's Irving picking up the assist. Durant's got 13.
From Kyrie.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
In the corner, Bradley with it. They can't stop the run with that one.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Nets leading by 3. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, with platinum level all around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Both teams changing it up here. Here's White. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
The kick out to Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Nets. 3-point lead. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 8 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Sinks that one from the post. He's got 6. Now Irving. Pass to Mills. Fires from deep. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is happy. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Bulls trail by 3. Kick out to Levine. He nails it, and we're tied up.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Harden. Millsap has the open look. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late, and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Bulls moving the ball around. On the wing, Levine. Pass the ball. Shot clock at 5. Shot from 12. Unable to get that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Aldridge. He's covered by Ball. Here's Claxton. And he lays it straight in. And now a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Pass to Caruso. And again, Chicago. No good. And here's Brooklyn. Lets it go from 14. Great positioning on the putback. Claxton's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
On the wing, Irving. Offline with his three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Count the basket.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Outside Aldridge. Pass to Irving. A three. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And, you know, you develop a level of trust with your teammates when you show the kind of concentration that Vucevic shows in these situations. He's the total package.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
And during that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off.
Thanks, David. Big crowd on this.
No stage too big for KD. You need a basket? He's your man.
Pass to DeRozan. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Nets leading by 5. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Number 44.
And here's Levine who brings it up for Chicago. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
Here's KD.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Bulls trail by 7. Inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Man, I like the way Vucevic, after contact, continues to work through and concentrate on the bucket. That's a credit to his body control.
Here's Harden. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. To the inside. DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
Levine for 3. Here's Claxton. Here's KD. Go! It counts.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment, never routes.
It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Big basket from DeMar DeRozan, an experienced NBA shot maker. He's been in these situations a lot and has come through more times than not.
And it's in there.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Ball from long range. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
His first foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Chicago foul. Rondo ball. His first foul. Team 7. At the line.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
2 shots.
He's a perennial MVP candidate every year. James Harden wants to compete for titles at this stage of his journey. That's the mindset he brings to this squad. Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 6. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
And your Brooklyn Nets.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Frames it from downtown.
And there you go now. One of the NBA's rising stars, Levine, stepping up. But it counts.
Alex Caruso.
And there's the foul for going Alex Caruso.
Third team foul.
That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Kyrie Irving.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one.
Hard to keep up with Irvin. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David